1/0. Oh, sorry, we don't have 1/0. Oh no. Here, this one is just in the drawing, but in actual, we can use the gigabit 0/2 for this demo because I need to shut down and start again. It will take some time. So this one should be, sorry, this one should be gigabit 0/2. Okay. So, okay, so let's do that. So this one is connecting, this one is the two uplinks. We are going to core 1, this is core 2, and this is the, this one. Gigabit 0/2, this is the actual one, is by GNS3, so gigabit 0/2. Okay, so let's configure that as an access port. Interface gigabit 0/2. Okay, same command, switch port. Switch port mode is access, not trunk. Okay, because this is one we need to put this into access mode because this is connected to the workstation. So this is the command switch port access VLAN 10. No shutdown. That's it. Okay, so here we will configure this one. Let's put the IP. Okay, so this is the our BPCS, the simulated PC, no IP. So to set IP is this command IP, and then the IP address is 10.10.10.10/24 with a gateway. So 10.10.10.10.10. Okay, this is the syntax of this small box, and then the gateway space, and then the gateway 10.1. Checking for duplicate as if it is real, right? Show IP. Alright, so it has now IP. Let's ping the IP. Okay, ping IP. Now let's ping the gateway. This gateway resides in the gateways reside. Oh, sorry. I forgot something before we continue. Okay, let's go back to the diagram. Okay, so this is okay. So this is the spanning tree route. Okay, spanning STP route. Okay, so this is the spanning tree route for VLAN 10. Spanning tree route for VLAN 10. But if we check, the layer 3 for VLAN 10 show standby brief is here in core 1. So for best practice, we need to transfer also the HSRP default gateway primary here. Sorry, primary here. Okay, so let's do some config. Let's transfer here. Okay, so there is only one command and that we need to do. We can do it in 150, 100. So either way, we can do it here or here. Doesn't matter. We'll do it here because we're already here. So we just change the priority. So standby 10 priority. This one is 150. The other one is 100. So that core 2 will become the primary. We'll just lower it to 90 or 8. Okay. So they will renegotiate. I guess not. We need to disable some interface, I think, before they can renegotiate. Okay, we can check that. Okay, still active. Okay, even priority is 80, it's still active. And here, standby brief. Yeah, still a standby. Let's try maybe the VLAN will shut down, not the physical one. Let's try interface VLAN and shut. Okay, shut down. Okay, and then no shutdown. Okay, at least we just bounce back the VLAN interface, not the physical one. Okay, let's see if it renegotiated. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait for the notification. Okay, so now notifications there. So I say they're speaking to each other, and then it put itself into standby. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now the state is standby. Standby is local. In this the box. Let's check on the other side. Okay. Okay. So okay, now for VLAN 10, port 2 is now active. Spanning tree is also here. Okay, standby is the other side. Okay, perfect. Okay, now let's ping gateway. Okay, okay, nothing is happening in first ping. Now it can reach the gateway. Okay, if we do a trace, let's see if it has trace 10.10.10.1. Okay, okay. When we trace, it's saying that is the first hub, which is the primary default gateway, is 10.10.10.2, which is the core switch 2, which is correct. Okay, so this one is correct. So what happens is the is pinging to the default gateway, which is somewhere here. So default gateway is here, 10.10.10.1. So the traffic is from here going to this interface, and then reaching the VLAN here, which is this one. So we can verify through the trace route. So the core switch 2 answers and saying that I am the primary gateway for this one. Okay, so later we'll do okay, so let's test now gigabit 01 of this one access switch will shut down. So meaning to say that if this one fails, so this one can no longer use. So if this one fails, traffic then it should come here, right? Okay, yeah, so automatically traffic will come here. And let's see what happened to the HSRP if we shut this down. Okay, 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 it's now almost 1 hour and a half. So let's pause for a while. Let's come back later. So later we'll test. We'll shut this down. Okay. So later we'll shut this down, and then traffic should come here. However, let's check if shutting this down, who will be the primary here. So I think it's still this one. So traffic will come here like that. Okay. But however, if the traffic is like that, so you will be going to one more hop before reaching this one. Okay. So for VLAN 10, traffic will be like this. So you go to one more hop before reaching your gateway, which is not good. So if this one down, then the default gateway primary should transfer here. This one should become the primary if this one go down, so that your traffic reaching the default gateway should be like this, not like that, right? So in that case, in the HSRP, we need to track. We need tracking. We need to track this interface here, so that when it goes down in this side, the tracking happens here. So when this side go down, so the priority will be decreased here, so that let's say for example currently right now the priority here is 90 and here is 100, right? Because previously it was 150, then we decrease it to 90 to transfer the VLAN 10 here as the primary. Okay, so when we track this interface, when this interface goes down, so this one 90, so here will decrease by 20. So decrement 20, so this one become 80. So since 90 is higher than 80, then the primary default gateway for the HSRP for VLAN 10, it will come here, so that your traffic go this way, one hop only, not like this. Okay, later we'll post this video, and later we will continue like that. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so we'll test now reachability. Okay, so let's show the IP of this machine. Okay, 10.10.10.10. Let's try to pick the gateway, which is in core switch 2. Deciding right now. Okay, you can reach that one. Okay, so let's try to trace. Where is this? Who's doing the default gateway now? Okay, so as you can see, the default gateway is 10.10.10.2, which is sorry. This is core 2. As you can see, we can check. Core 2 face VLAN 10 is 10.10.10.2. It's the active. See, stated active. Okay, now let's try to test the HSRP backup if it will work. So we will break this one. We will shut this down on switch ACC1. We'll shut down gigabit 0/1 because this is the main path going to the gateway. The gateway is here 10.10.10.2, and this is the path going to that one. Okay. We can check that on ACC1 on the ACC1 switch. Okay, spanning tree, VLAN 10. So as you can see, the root port going to the root bridge is gigabit 0/1, which is correct. This one. So from here, the traffic going to here. So we will shut this down and see if ping will still work. So what happened is the traffic will go here. If we shut this down, spanning tree will automatically shift the traffic here on the layer 2 level automatically. This one going to block and this one going to forwarding, and it will go here for the because the layer 3 HSRP primary default gateway is still here, so the traffic will move like that. Okay, so let's try. Okay, gigabit 01 interface status. Okay, let's shut down this interface. But before that, let's do a continuous ping first to the is 1500. Okay, this is a continuous ping going to the default gateway. Okay, we'll shut down this interface. Okay, shut down. Let's check ping. Okay, there's 1, 2, several timeout. Let's wait for that one, or too long for HSRP. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, now it's down. Okay, so in terms of layer 3 default gateway primary or backup, let's see, it is still the primary. See, we check here, it's still the standby. Okay, which is correct by configuration and by design. Okay, however, for the spanning tree, VLANs for the root bridge for spanning tree, this one, okay, for the root bridge for spanning tree, VLAN 10, okay, this still the primary. Okay, so the primary for the root bridge is still here. Okay, primary for root bridge still here. Gateway for the HSRP is primary is also still here on this bridge because this link they're still negotiating for the who is the spanning tree root, which is this one, because this one did not go down. So even though this one is down, the only change is on this switch. So instead of the primary uplink going here, it will shift to this one, gigabit 0/0. Let's check that. So again, let's check. This is the active one. So sure, spanning tree VLAN 10. Okay, for VLAN 10, this is still the root bridge. Okay, so should standby brief. For layer 3 gateway, this is still the active, which is correct by design. So if you're spanning tree VLAN 10, this one is still the backup. For this is backup, then the root bridge It's going to port channel 1, which is correct. HSRP. Sorry. Standby brief. This is still the standby. Okay, but however, on this switch, the access switch, if you check shoe spanning tree VLAN 10, now previously is going here, gigabit 01. Now it's going by a gigabit 00. Okay, so this one gigabit 00, and then it will go like that. Okay.